Ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying something for years now. As a matter of fact, for the past 3, 4 years, I've been talking about this. I've been trying to get through to the principals involved and all of these things, but they're not even setting a standard, ethical standard of conduct for themselves, much more to set it for their supporters. And I've been warning the nation, I've been saying this, that listen, the way we discuss and the way we talk about our politicians, the way we respond to our politicians, the politics of the day, all we are doing is taking the politics down to the gutter. And God bless Jamaica the day the politics reaches the gutter. I cannot for the life of me wonder or even understand. I shouldn't wonder, understand why the two principal people in Jamaica, Andrew Wallace and Mark Golan, fail to see what is happening in the politics. Are you guys comfortable with what is happening? The way people talk about politics, addresses politicians and all of these things, and Andrew Wallace must go do what him man and all of these things, and Mark Golan is this, and are you guys satisfied with all of that? That is happening. Because if it means you are satisfied with it, it also means you're complicit to what is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying all of that because I want to dovetail right into a video that I saw on YouTube a couple of minutes ago. It took me away from my studies, and I have to jump on it right now because I don't want to lose the focus on it. An incident with DESMOND McKENZIE, who took a march down to the Darling Street police station in Kingston. I don't know if Darling Street is West Kingston or Central Kingston, but it is somewhere there. It was either in between West Kingston or Central Kingston. I think it would be more Central Kingston though. And he was pepper sprayed by the police. He was pepper sprayed in his eye by the police. And whether it is DESMOND McKENZIE or not, whether it was DESMOND McKENZIE or any ordinary citizen, the situation would be the same or could have been worse. The situation would be the same or it could have been worse. The point I'm making here is, and I've been saying it for a very long time, the way we talk about our politics, the way we talk about our politicians on both sides of the fence, we are only destroying the image of the country. We are taking our political administration, our public administration policies and all these crap down to the gutter. Now when we couple that with creating a police state, this is the result, DESMOND McKENZIE. Mr. DESMOND McKENZIE, this is the result we get when we create a police state. Plus, there's no ethical standard of conduct the way we demand our people to respond to politics and politicians. And here's the thing about creating police state. A lot of people is not understanding, and a lot of people are also overlooking, because it is clear a number of citizens saying, boy, we should give up our rights and allow police to kill the criminals and allow police to do what they do and all of that. Whether you give up your rights or not, there's nothing you can do to stop police from doing what they're doing. That's elementary understanding. So I don't need to give up a right for police to do what they're doing, because whether I give it up or not, I can't stop police from doing what they're doing. Because when they come to do their thing, whether you want to surrender your right or you want to hold your grounds, you can stop them from doing what they're doing. They're going to do what they're doing. And I'd like people to understand that when you create a police state, it doesn't matter who comes before the police. The treatment is going to be the same. Because by creating a police state, you're telling your law enforcement complement, Whatever you have to do in the name of peace, in the name of crime, in the name of defending yourself, whatever you have to do, whether it is inevitable or not, unavoidable or not, necessary or not, do what you have to do. And coupled with that, there are police who, when recognize that they're operating in a police state, they don't care one hoot about nobody. They don't care one hell about who you are. The first thing comes to mind is the way they will react against you. They don't care. So, Mr. McKenzie, what happened to you? I'm not blaming the police. I don't want to go as far as to say it's a PMP police that did that to you. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to seem political here, because I'm not here for JLP or PMP. But from my experience, I can tell, and I can say this loud and clear, from my experience, the chances of a PMP police doing that to you is very real. It's very real. And this works both sides of the fence. JLP police supporters will do things to PMP MPs too. Because from my experience, I know it has been tried on both sides of the fence. People who support PMP swear they want to do this to a JLP MP, and JLP supporters swear police who support the JLP party swear they want to do that to PMP MPs and representatives. From my experience, I know that for a fact. And for anyone out there who want to deny it, you can go ahead and deny it all you want. That's fine. That is fine. But to you, Mr. McKenzie, blame your Commissioner of Police. Blame your Minister of National Security. But most of all, blame the person on whose head lies the crown. Blame the person where the buck stops, your Prime Minister. Your Prime Minister. All those three persons helped to create the police state in which Jamaica is now existing, or people are living under. And these are the things that will happen to citizens in a country when you create a police state. Worst of all, sir, you're not just a sitting MP or a sitting member of parliament, you're also a citizen of the country who have a right to question and ask and get answers. But when police think you have gone overboard, when police recognize that they are told by their own commissioner, that chief police officer, that they were not trained to lose, when the Minister of National Security is indicating to police shoot first and ask question after, and even when the Prime Minister now is saying, adding to that every criminal in Jamaica will be eliminated, what do you expect to get from the police, Mr. Desmond McKenzie? What reaction? I have to say, sir, that you're lucky you were not gun butted. I have to say. Because these are the things that will happen when police is given carte blanche authority to do whatever they have to do to stem crime, to stem dispersed crowd, to do whatever they have to do. It doesn't matter who they hurt, how you're hurt, or why you're hurt. It does not matter. Whether you pose a threat or not, it does not matter. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my two cents, common sense piece to this whole incident with Desmond McKenzie. And if things doesn't change, I'm quite sure there's going to be a lot more incidents like these. A lot more incidents. And I want to use this opportunity once again to call on the Mark Golan, Andrew Wallace, and Mark Golan. You guys need to come together and create that ethical standard of conduct from your political parties and supporters and all of these things. You really need to do it. It is something Jamaica now need, because things are slowly getting worse. Worse. And if something is not done to put a stop to it, God help us. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. Share it, like it, leave a comment, and tell me if you think Desmond McKenzie deserve to be pepper sprayed in his eye. How would it have made a difference if it was a PMP person there, MP is there? Would it make a difference? Does it make any difference to the way police are reacting to incidents now? And did the government contribute to all of this in their own way? Let me hear what you have to say in the comment below. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you once again to Lennie Robbins' YouTube channel, Know Your Politics. Let's come together to create a better understanding for each other by watching what our politicians do and what they say. I've said it and I'm going to say it again. The existence are not challenged here. It is our existence, the people whose challenge is in question, whose existence is in question. And I say Jamaica is in an existential crisis, because I'm quite sure we haven't heard from the latest statistic coming out of Jamaica how many people is below, what percentage of people is really below poverty line, what percentage is living on the poverty line, and what percentage is vulnerable to poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Golden, and all Jamaicans, women abroad, together, that's what it's gonna take. A togetherness to solve and get Jamaica, to solve most of the social ills and get Jamaica on the right path of development, where people can sit and discuss politics in an amicable way, in a positive way, in a sensible way, without telling each other who is a fool and who is a thief and who is a liar and what you got to do with your mother and all of these things. We should be able to get to that point, and we need both leaders to set the stage for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Lennie Robbins' YouTube channel. Blessed love.